Okay, we're going to try and get through the last section of the unknown. I will begin by playing the last section of section F, I believe it is, and then leading into section G. Okay, so what we're doing with section G is out of this F9 chord here, we're just doing 3 strokes down while we're hammering from open on the first string to the 2nd fret. And then stroke the 1st string, and then pulling off from the 3rd fret of the 1st string to the 2nd, and then to open, all with just 1 stroke with that last 3rd stroke. And that repeats twice. Yeah, and then after that last time, you do an extra upstroke at the end of that. There. And then you're starting to incorporate the Kalei Gamiao strum again at the end of that. And then the G, same type of pattern. So that would be so you're hammering down, you got 0, 2, 3, hammering down to the 2nd fret of the 1st string on the 1st stroke. And then you're stroking the G string. Then you got your 3rd fret, 1st string, pulling off to the 2nd, and then open. Then you reach your pinky out to the 5th fret. And then you do some chunking here. That's just coming back from the 5th fret of the 1st string down to the 3rd fret to the 2nd while you're in between your chunks. Repeat that again, that whole thing starting with the F. And then you just hold the sequence with the pinky at the 5th fret of the 1st string, which leads into the next section. Okay, I'll go ahead and play the next section. We'll call this section H. For this section H, you play a C5, 0, 0, 3, 3, and then you reach your pinky out and grab on the 2nd string at the 7th fret. Then you're placing your middle finger at the 4th fret of the C string, and then I move that up, or you could use your ring finger. I just move that one up, it's more comfortable for me. for the next part. So and when you get to this part, then the strum, he does like 5 strokes twice, and then the key to this thing is going to be 5 strokes, and it's 4 quick ones, and then on that 5th one down you let the duration, it's a little longer, and that's kind of the key through this whole section. And then there's some chunking that's involved. Now this particular section is closer to the version of the Unknown that Kalei played on Hawaiian Music Supply website. And so that will be, actually I'm going to play that coming out of the other section. It's easier to get the timing and everything right. So there was those 2 5 strokes. So and then it's another 5 that leads in back to the first part of it, and then it's 5 strokes in between each one of them as you move through the pattern. 5. The first time will be, second time. Okay, and then the next part you're going to move up and play open, open, 8, 10, and it's 5 strokes that leads into that. Then you place your on the 3rd string at the 4th fret with your index finger. 5 strokes leading to, move your index finger to the 5th fret. And so basically, that is the basic version of doing that. Kalei strums it different between the 2 versions, and he probably does it different a lot of times. Each time that he plays it, he probably does something possibly a little bit different. But and again, the first time he throws in those 2 5 strokes in a row. So let's just go. On the Hawaiian Music Supply version, at the very last strokes that he does, he switches it from 2, 0, 5, 8, 7. Now you're going to go back into the G section again. Where you're going to do the very fast. Basically, your right hand's going to pick or strum pretty much as fast as you can while you're playing the following sequence, starting with an F9. Then you're going to put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and each one of these is going to be 4 strokes. Do that as fast as you can. Then it's going to go to the G sequence. And then you're going to go backwards on the F. Okay, so at speed that would be. Okay, and so what you're doing there is after you end up on the G at the end, after you go, then you're going to slide that up 1 fret, slide it up 2 more frets, and the very end is going to be up here and playing a C open 8-7. And then you're going to slide down to a C5 for just a moment. And then back up to C here, which is 0, 0, 12, 15. So again, that would be